Hello and welcome back to Yeast 10 Nordics. My name is Maybe Dennis, and last time we start off the episode with a boss fight against the peerless pair. Yes, we fight both Gunnar and Vilja, and it was a little bit of a struggle, but it wasn't actually too bad. And we ended up taking them down. They were like, okay, go on. We're still not on your good side yet, but go on, whatever. So we kind of continued through the Griegr temple, I believe it was called, and once we reached the end, we were actually intercepted not by Grimson, but by Other and his big monstrous form. We fight him as a boss, and it was actually pretty cool. And we end up beating him, and yeah. Seems like Karja absorbs the last of the three tridents, and we reach the throne, and just as we get there, the throne kind of disintegrates, and it seems like we were too late. The throne has already used up all its power, and we have to fight Karja, who's basically Rollo incarnate. And after visiting Viewpoint Island, we come back, we kind of beat Karja, and we were able to basically seal away her rage. And we decided to find a different solution, which is going on to the next area and trying to follow the path that we saw in this water basin that showed us our next destination, which is actually Viewpoint Island. So we go to the next area, and we see Viewpoint Island just teleporting to different locations. And as we try to get close, we actually encounter the Balta Sea Force. And after beating them on sea, we go onto this arc that Rollo used to be on and kind of explore it for a little bit until we have to actually fight Grimson. And once it seems like we're about to die, the mana cuffs unbind us and stop Grimson. Turns out it was actually Illuna, Karja's mother. And she gives her basically final farewells, kind of lectures Grimson, and we're able to continue on good terms. And we found out some other stuff, but right now we're kind of in the phase in between sections where I'm probably going to do a whole bunch of side quests. I'm going to go to every island and see what's up, because now we're not actively on the Balta Sea Force's shit list. And yeah, so I'm going to start here on Anchor Island, because it seems like there's something on Anchor Island as well. Let's talk to some people. I reported these huge Griegr ships I caught sight of the other day to the village chief. It got me holding off on fishing for the time being. But at the rate things are going, Abelia Gulf might be doomed this time for sure. There's no place left for us anymore. The age of the Griegr has begun! Are you sure you want to say that? Stop doom posting. We're putting together some relief aid for Karnak right now. It's mostly lumber, cut so it's easy to be ferried across the sea, plus some salted fish caught right here in Minorca village. Now, if it was only the rest of the Griegr ships would make themselves scarce, then we could sail everything over at any time. I'm kind of confused why the Griegr are still against us. Oh, okay, it's Nana. I can feel the presence of the trident, the strongest of the Griegr of all of Abelia Gulf, coming from you. So instead of succumbing to it, you're bearing the weight. That's truly something incredible. It is what it is, and it's not like I've been going at it alone. Relying on another's power when the going gets tough is such a uniquely human thing to do. Oh, and by the way, I was thinking of visiting some other islands once I've had my fill of this village. Partially to see more of what the world is like in this era, of course. But as someone who feels responsible for the damages caused by the Griegr, I want to cheer on those who are fighting to stay alive. Though, naturally, watching over them is all I'm capable of. That's plenty. If you want to do something, see it through. My Shield Brother's got the right of it. Then when all said and done, that's what it means to live for the now. Yes, for the now. Yes, thank you. It feels as if you two ultimately wound up encouraging me. So allow me to do the same for you. Please stay strong. I only wish you the best. I'm sure Miming, Neri, and Goon will do as well. Aww. Oh man. Yeah. I guess as someone that was the former Griegr, she's able to sense this type of thing. But yeah, I don't know how long Karja can hang on, because it seemed like she was really struggling. Once she got the opportunity to punch Grimson in the face, she was like, yeah, alright, good. Rollo's nothing. Incidentally, whenever a sea battle was close to breaking out nearby, this girl would always come and warn me about it. As a matter of fact, it was the same girl from the Balta Sea Force who taught me how to read runes. Thinking back on it, I believe she started visiting Minorca village even before the Sea Force was founded. I wonder where that deer is now. Huh, it's pretty rare for Normans to be so friendly. Is she talking about Luna? Oh yeah, there is one that comes to mind. That could have been my mom. I've long since forgotten that girl's name, but she was as kind a Norman as there ever was. And thanks to her, I've come to see past my preconceived notions about Normans. That's kind of nice, because it really shows that all of Iluna's efforts really did end up paying off, even though she ended up passing away. So, what's the deal with that massive tuna you brought home? Oh, it's pretty top of the line, nice and fatty. As a matter of fact, I brought that back as a present for you. Wait, really? But why? Where is it coming from? Did you go out to sea again? I told you not to fucking go out. Well, not to put too fine a point on it, but I'm always causing trouble for you, right? So I've been doing my best to catch tons of fish and earn tons of money to make your life a little easier. That's why I actually went to scope out the white shade on the first place. But I guess I just made you worry more than ever. So this time, I thought I'd express my gratitude in a different way. So why were you so considerate? It's not like you at all. Still, thanks. This definitely cheers me up. Oh, really? I finally made my sister happy. Fishing up that big log was worth the effort, and then some. Oh, come to think of it, I heard that Ivalda went back to visit her home for the first time in ages. She doesn't talk much about herself, but I'm pretty sure I figured out where she's from. It's gotta be Balta Island. She's nothing like your typical pirate, though. She's able to see eye to eye with us. A good person through and through. After all this time, I wouldn't be scared of her just because she's a Norman. I don't know why she bothered to hide it, though. Ivalda made her quirks, has her quirks, but everyone in the village knows that she's a good person. I don't know why I mean, I don't think she was hiding it. At least that's what she said. Okay, it seems like it's been like a week since I played, so I actually don't know what the quests are. But we got quests. What a pickle this is. Wait, are these both village chiefs? Okay, this is Nell. I'm not sure how long we can hold out at this rate. This is Nell and this is Isaac. Oh, I guess one of them is for, I forgot, a different village. Oh, young Adol and Karja. I take it that you read my letter. Chief Nell, I see Chief Isaac's here too. You heard the news, yeah? The Undying Fleet's been sighted offshore of Anchor Island and Fallon Island. Yeah, Fallon Island. Indeed. They show no signs of going on the attack so far. We've learned from experience just how terrible the raft can be. The villagers are all incredibly anxious. Is it two separate flotillas? I'll ask that, yeah. The design of the ships in each group are distinct, so we're fairly certain that they're two different groups, yes? It's hard to believe that they both appeared at once by sheer coincidence, though. I'd wager there's something more to this. That's so. Strange is so active now that the Tridents know more. And it just so happens that the Balta Sea Force is being oddly passive right now, too. It might be more efficient for us to handle this ourselves, considering. Ooh, Village Chief Isaac. Okay, Subvert Kite. What the heck is that? Undying Fleet flotillas have been appearing off the coast of Anchor Island and Fallon Island. There can be no living in peace like this. We ask that the Sandra's crew eliminate these threats. Sure. Will you really? Yeah, well, thanks. Just know that you'll be on the case. You'll be on the case as a relief. Do you have any idea what's causing the Undying Fleet when the Undying Fleet will show up next? If the pattern holds, the flotilla by the Anchor Island will likely appear before long. Alright then, we'll take care of things over there first. We won't want the one near Fallon Island causing trouble in the meantime, though. Can you tell the villagers to stay here on the lookout, Chief Isaac? Of course. We're counting on both of you.
Let's give it a go!
Rush off their fleets. Started! Oh, they have more.
Switch!
Whoops. What do you gotta say? Oh, apologies. I know this is a turbulent time for you all. I've asked Hugo to get in touch with the Ilma village on my behalf. He'll probably want to start by dealing with the flotilla near the Anchor Island. We'll be counting on you. The Undying Fleet should show up about 2 Kromille east of the island. As long as they're out there, it'll be far too dangerous for us to go fishing. We'll leave them to you. Ah, okay. So that is Anchor Island covered. I mean, I'll probably do this later. I do kind of want to visit every location first. So I guess I'll go visit Balta Island. It's been a hot minute. Are people still aggro? Oh, we got not everyone has new dialogue, but a decent number of people do. I'm curious about like the 3 people that were like, oh, I'm gonna go freaking kill him. Oh, never mind. I owe a great debt to Luna myself as that happens. There's no way a woman as kind as her would want a future where those dear to her have to fight to the death. If there's some other way to solve all this, I'm willing to place my bets on it. I'm sure Philia feels the same way. We can't give you too much time, but make the best of it. Gunhilda, preparations for the Harvest Festival are coming along, but there's no point if you and the Jarl aren't around, Princess. All I want is for everything to be settled as soon as possible, so that all of us can laugh and celebrate together again. I may not know the particulars of what you and Adol are up to against Princess, but please, make sure you all come back safe and sound. It's the kids. I don't really know what's going on, but the Balta Sea Force is the strongest around. They'll never lose to the Griegr. So cheer up, Karja. Just keep your head high and it'll work out, right? Oh, that's a big talk for someone totally out of the loop. Still, it's a thought that counts. I can't stand seeing you and the other grown-ups looking all super serious. So cheer up, Karja. And we got the girl. I finally got time to play, but it kind of feels like I shouldn't. Oh, by the way, I don't think my grandpa meant to say this, but your mom's name is Illuna, right, Princess? Apparently, there are a lot of Normans who couldn't farm or do any housework when they first came to Balta Island. So then Illuna taught them all, and that's how life here got to be how it is. Sounds like she was pretty amazing, huh? No surprise though, since she's your mom, Princess. Things have been like this ever since I was born, so I never really thought about it deeply like that. But I guess it's thanks to my mom's hard work that Balta Island became what it is today. It sounds like Illuna is really amazing, because she's your mommy. Okay, we got Folky. Dad and them came to have these creepy looks in their eyes. It got everyone on the island all nervous. Even Stig's behaving, if you can believe it. But I bet he's feeling worried too, deep down. That does it. As Stig's future shield brother, it's up to me to put a smile back on his face. If he's gonna be a warrior with strong muscle, then I'll be a warrior with a strong heart. You do your best. You do your best.
Was there an innkeeper?
So Ivalda should be here. Yeah, she went back to the island. Hey Helga, it's been a while. You've gone and gone all old on me. 14 years without a word, and that's the first thing out of your mouth? Forget it. Good to see you as bright and breezy as ever, sis. So, were you able to forge your ultimate weapon? Nah, but I'm just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Which brings me to this. Forge some axes in front of me, right here, right now. I want to test the cutting edges and overall strength. About 10 should do the trick. Oh, come on. What kind of slave driving request is that? Boy, though, does it bring back memories. You've been pushing me around ever since we were tots. Hey, just stop by to visit a while. It ain't half bad coming home after all this time. And we have, damn it. It's been 14 years since my sister was here to push me around. Has me pretty emotional, actually.
Hey!
Oh, it's the whammon. This war has me worried sick over Godric and Frida. The fact that they're so late coming home just shows how much they're struggling against the Griegr. Still, I can tell by your faces that neither you nor Adol are ready to give up, Princess. My husband and everyone else must be fighting for that very same resolve. I need to have faith that they'll come out on top. Oh, hey Princess, what is it that you're hiding from me? The air around you seems different, almost as if you're bracing yourself for something. There's no keeping secrets around you, is there, Ulrika? I can't give out any specifics, but right now, I'm in the middle of a fight for my life. I see. It kind of makes me sad that you won't confide the details to me. But you got Adol by your side, so I guess I don't need to worry. You have the princess's back, right? Yeah, I gotta give it my all as her shield brother, yeah. Good, that's what I like to hear. I'll cheer you guys on in what little way I can then. Get out there and make some magic happen, Princess. Right, we won't disappoint. I'll take you guys at your word. Now go out there and make some magic happen. We got the old guy. Oh, the two other people. We got an urgent message just a bit ago. The Gyal and his men are asking if we can retrieve their ship. Oh, the one that we just freaking sunk? The second flotilla has joined up with them, and repairs are now underway. But apparently, it'll take a good while to patch them up enough to get back to Balta Island on their own. Even so, we can't afford to head straight out and leave the island unprotected. The situation needs to be handled with caution. I think we should form a separate rescue party. I see. That'll help put my mind at ease too. If the worst comes to pass and I don't make it, keep protecting Balta Island for me, alright? As if we need your say-so. I may be holding back under the circumstances, but my thoughts haven't changed a whit. You'll just have to strive with all your might and keep the worst case scenario from happening. To be honest, it came as a relief to hear you two had defeated Grimmy and his gang. Grimmy! I'll leave the rest to you, with the fullest faith in your return. Providing rescue to the first flotilla is our priority now. But that hasn't changed my mind, my belief that Rollo should be killed as soon as possible. When push comes to shove, it won't matter what Magni or the old man says. Be prepared. Oh, is it the Wyman and the cheating one? Sorry, I'm all thumbs today. Shame on me dropping freshly washed clothes on the ground. It's okay, I like doing the laundry. But you know, I'm a little surprised. If by some tiny chance, Horik ended up falling in battle, well, as his wife, I thought you would be proud of that, Tarja. I'm not so sure about that. Yes, it's an honor to go to Valhalla after a life well lived and hard fought. But it's not as though I want my husband to die, or anyone else for that matter. I see. If it helps, I know how to make this incense that gives off a nice calming scent. Maybe I could give you some today, some after today's work is done. My goodness, I would love that. Thank you for thinking of me, Ornella. Ornella is really cute. It turns out that I still have a long way to go when it comes to understanding Normans. I thought I was alone in wanting Horik and the rest of the islanders to get through this alive. But maybe everyone else feels the same after all. This war that we're fighting has me so worried that I can barely focus on my work. I feel a little bit better, though, thanks to Ornella. They're close now. Almost forgot about Ulvar. I haven't really talked to him in a while. You saw him in that CG with, when Crimson was reminiscing about the past. I didn't even realize this, but apparently Crimson is voiced by ProZD, which now I'm just like, oh yeah, it is. Hey, I got a message about all the damage you've done to the Balta Sea Force. You just couldn't go easy on my poor little ships, could you? If you know about that, then that means you've also must have known about Rolo. That aside, there's no half-assing things when contending with your handiwork, not to mention Crimson. So we made sure to put a little extra care in every shot we fired. Cheeky little brat. Still winning out against the Jarl is pretty damn impressive of ya. Good job surviving, Princess. Over. Your lot will lend us a hand when it comes to time to fix up the flotilla, yeah? I'll be working you to the ground, so you better be ready for it. Yeah, that's only fair, us being the ones who wrecked him. I gotta give it to that crew's kid some credit. He's doing a swell job on the Sandra, as the Sandra's shipwright. One of these days, I'm gonna have to ask him just how you managed to wreck all my ships. All right,
what are you after today?
What additional? Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of new stuff. And I don't have enough craft stock. Damn. All right, now let's check out Karnak. Let's see how people are doing there.
Let's go.
I imagine that everyone wants to talk, but oh, there aren't actually too many NPCs. All right. Oh, the Balta Sea Force is back here. So we can only drop by every once in a while. It's not much, but you're free to use the stuff that we left in the command post however you like. Thanks. We haven't been able to give our weapons the proper maintenance, so even just that is a huge help. I kind of forgot Gulliver's voice that I gave him because he doesn't really show up much. I guess there's a lot going on with the Sea Force right now too. Guess we'll all have to dig deep and stick things out. Ain't that the truth? Anyways, I'll be heading off now. Well, if it isn't the princess. Oh, it's this dude. It just says Norman. I don't know if it's the same dude. Don't worry. As far as I'm concerned, I never saw you. The chain of commands is a mess right now. Anyway, I just dropped by to visit while I'm off duty. Normans come by to make the rounds every once in a while, but even just that is a huge help. It makes me wish that we could have forged a better relationship before all this happened. Yeah, the militia, though it's mainly Gren, was like, yo, fuck the Normans. We gotta take care of our own people. And the mayor was like, bro, we need their help. No. There's still a good deal of debris lying around, and many people are coming in with minor injuries. Any progress towards the reconstruction is good progress, but it's a long and difficult road we have ahead of us. So we can't lose heart over that, not when my daughter and the rest of you are going with might and main out there. In this way, this too is us making the choice to live, and we'll give it our very best shot. We can't go losing heart. No, okay, yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, I can still report my catches, yes.
Let's see.
Oh, you pulled in a lot of stuff. Here's a token of my appreciation. We got box lunch, seafood S, yes.
Well, I'll be dead.
All right, all medium fish reported. The size of this fish, blah, 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 just hearing reports makes me want to head out for a cast or two. All large fish reported. That feeling of accomplishment you get from pulling in a big one just can't be beat. And here you managed to bag a whole bunch. I really need to step up my game. This calls for a reward. A Pisces belt? What does that do? Support gauge fill rate. Oh, for fishing. Ah, okay. Gold fish hook. A tool that further lowers the pulling power of baited fish. That about covers the report. Let me know if you catch anything else. So now we have all the large fish, which means that we can report to the penguin, which is nice. Okay, we have Mom. Is this really for the best? Oh, I'm sorry. Don't mind me. It's just sometimes I wonder to myself, what should I have said to Philia back then? If that girl were to end up losing her life, the thought plagues me every now and then. Oh, these two are still standing here. Dear, please stop it. How long do you plan on keeping this up? Just think of how ashamed Rafe and Mock would be. Oh, shut your damn trap already.
What can I get?
Dude really needs to
Anything safe, Trav?
get off his ass. I understand he's had a really, really difficult and traumatic experience. Did he lose his arm? I forgot. No, he didn't. But like he's just causing so much trouble for the ones that love him, and I feel so bad for everyone. Alright. I managed to put the request for aid from Ispani via the land route. But it's all the same. There aren't enough manpower and resources to get the reconstruction effort into full swing. We always knew this would be the case. Even so, let's make do with what is available. We will move forward one step at a time, just like those children are doing right now. Right you are. As in business, there are no shortcuts. You have to build things up gradually, bit by bit. I should have guessed that you would have known the ways of the trade, meh? That's hardly limited to business alone. No, on second thought, I'll let him have this one. We don't have enough manpower or resources to get the reconstruction effort into full swing. Even so, building things up bit by bit will certainly reward us with some results. All of this is true in business as well. It seems the tides are turning for you as well. Strive for success. We will do just the same. Okay, I think that's it for here. I noticed that there was like an exit here, so are we still able to enter? Oh, we are. The Youth Brigade hideout is untouched, perfectly fine. Oh man, yeah. I guess we were all relatively safe here. I don't remember how many locations are left. I don't think there are many. So let's go to Fallen Island first. Billboard Village.
Let's go.
I'm sure that we'll have a decent number of people that want to talk to us. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay, yeah. Decent number of people. Oh, we haven't told everyone about the flotilla near the village yet. But we're preparing evacuation measures just in case the need arises. You can leave the island to us. We'll be counting on you to handle things out at sea. All of us are really sick of those monsters, but we just don't have a way to deal with them ourselves. Hate having to rely on you two like this, but we're out of options. You're the only ones who can deal with that flotilla. Ah, so that's kind of like a follow-up on that one quest. People are actually very concerned. Everyone in the village is working as hard as they can, so I've been chipping in and standing watch myself. Gotta say, the folks here are mighty nice, taking a former drifter like me. Kinda stings that this is all I'm really good for, but I still want to do what I can to protect them all. I do remember that guy was drinking last time. He was like, yo, just let me keep watch. I'll be helping, yeah. It's Dick. Oh, hey, you two are still alright. I hate to bug him about it forever, but my dad has finally told me what's been going on with the Sandras. If you ever need help, I'll come running, okay? After all, a man of the sea always repays his debt. Haha, strong principles for a kid. Appreciate the thought, though. I'm serious. I'm gonna help you two next time. Just watch. So, you better not lose, okay? I'm on your side no matter what. Ooh, oh, you kids can rest easy. Nothing's gonna sink that ship of yours. I can feel the winds, the seas, and the bonds you've made on your journey protecting her. Even the Ubelia Gulf itself is watching over you, waiting to see what your destination, or your course will lead to. So stand tall, be proud, take the helm, and set sail without fear.
What?
Ah, you two seemed a bit tuckered out. The saying that going through hardships in your youth gives you experience you need to succeed in adulthood. But when you're out at sea, even the smallest mistake can cost you your life. Don't let exhaustion be the end of you. Why not take a load off here at our restaurant? I'll cook something nice for you. Oh, we have this couple. Hey, Ninas. You've been cooking up a storm, huh? It smells as great as ever. Oh, Brian. About time you came to see me. Are you finally free to go out on a date? Yeah, that's actually what I stopped by to tell you about. My shift on the watch duty has changed, so my evening's open now. Woohoo! In that case, I'll ask my grandma to take care of the restaurant tonight. Oh, but wait, we can't just leave Lotta on her own, can we? You know, with how bad things have been lately? Oh, why don't the three of us go and have fun together, like a family outing? Nina's. Thanks. It means a lot to me, the way you're always looking out for my little sis. Oh, that's so sweet, because, you know, you could see it's like, oh, but the little sis is third wheeling, but like, the sister was like, I was really afraid Nina's was gonna take my brother away from me, but I understand that she's like working really hard to support my brother, and she's actually a really good person, so I'm supporting the relationship. And now like this person's like, oh, I gotta take care of the little sis because she's my little sis now. The village, Nina's, my sister, even our livestock. I have so many things to protect that I can barely keep up. Still, I don't want to give them anything less than my absolute best. To be totally honest, I really want to spend some time alone with Brian. But Lotta's practically a little sis to me already, so hanging out as a trio sounds great too. Oh, a woman with a really nice voice. I hear you're in a tight spot right now, and yet you're neither running nor hiding. Where does that bravery come from? Being a Norman? No, it must be your own strength at work. 10 years passed since my husband's death. Even after all this time, I've never been able to accept what happened. But because of you two, I'm starting to think that maybe it isn't right for me to carry on like this.
I deal in sundries of all kinds.
Oh, yes. Sundries of all kind. It takes a lot of resolve to accept things the way they are. But ever since you two showed up, I've been wondering if it's time for me to make a change. Okay, I think that's almost everyone here. We have one more person. It's the little sister that we were talking about. There's still a bunch of those monsters out at sea, right? Just thinking about them attacking the village scares me. But I've already made up my mind to toughen up and stop being such a crybaby. Hear that? You and I have got to grow stronger. Then my brother won't have to worry about us anymore. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm glad my brother worries about me. I'd rather be someone helpful to him instead. So I'm gonna stop being such a crybaby and learn to take care of all the animals myself. Aw, that's so sweet. I don't think there are any more like habitable islands. So I think I'm good to start the side quests. Oh man, but before I do that, I do want to report in that one fish, that penguin, because you know, we collected all the things. Yo penguin, I got all the large fish. General crab. Oh, it's still hungry. How about the empress salmon? The penguin looks very satisfied. Luncheon recipe, fish fest. That makes a lot of sense. Aw, I think it's thanking us. We'd be happy to take this. The penguin stares straight at Adol. Hi, don't tell me this thing seriously wants more. Oh, it seems like it's finally full. And perfect health now, too. Oh, about time if you ask me. Maybe now it feels well enough to head back to wherever it came from.
Let me join your crew.
With a look of contentment, the penguin dove into the ocean and vanished beneath the surface. I'm a little worried. Do you think it'll make it home safely? Relax, just think about how many of our fish that bird wolfed down. After all that, I'd be miffed if it didn't survive. But no point dwelling on it. We should get moving too. Yes, we finished the fish. We killed him. I mean, what? So we've got several quests. I think the first one we want to do is the one off the shore of Anchor Island, the one that I accepted earlier today. So just some... Holy shit, that's an entire... Yeah, that's an entire flotilla. That's what they said. All right, we're going. Oh, I think I know who we're fighting. I think we're going to fight that one, like, Griegr dude that was in the quest with Nana and the one that we recovered Mirabelle with. That one dickhead. Look, that's one huge undying flotilla. That's not all. Their flagship looks awfully familiar. Is that yours?
It's hers, all right. There's no two ways about it.
Oh, that can't be. And that guy was yours subordinate too. A pretty high ranking one if I recall. She's supposed to be dead. This just got a whole lot more complicated. What if that menacing Anchor Island is actually yours flotilla? That means it's Karja.
Yeah.
I know, bring us in Adol, but be careful. We're gonna fucking destroy it! Go! Engage. Oh, go! Fire! Fire! It's the Yodel! Okay, this is actually kind of harder than I expected it to be. I'm gonna have to use some parts. Ah! I run out of mana cell.
Uh-oh, not good. No.
Okay,
not here.
We died. Okay, my Blitzkrieg did not work. It did not work. This is like an entire goddamn army, though.
Take the shot.
Whoa! Whoa! It's firing like Destructo disc at us. Okay, it took care of a lot of the reinforcements. So even though the main ship is still, well, still alive, we're getting pretty close. Okay, it's just a big one left.
Take that.
Go! Go!
I'll keep it safe.
Fire! I'll protect us.
We're almost there. We're almost there. We need like one more blast. I keep changing my camera. Oh wait, we did it. Oh, gigantic commander.
My mighty flotilla is unsinkable. Prepare to die, insolent mana wielders. From this day onwards, everything under the sky is ours to rule.
Is this a leader? Doesn't seem like the sharpest axe in the shed. One way or another, we'll take him down, shield brother. Does that mean the next one is like logger ship? All right, well I guess we gotta play. Whoa, jeez, that's immediate. Stop! Stop! Let me move! Holy shit, I got destroyed.
Okay.
Alright, I did put on Nightmare just so that might have something to do with it. Alright, the minions are down. I can solo this. Let me solo her. Whoa, that was a really awkward jump from the end. I think I stopped it from doing something. Oh, it's paralyzed. It's done so. You can't do shit. I can't do shit either. Okay, there we go. Oh, I mean, I was wrong. I was so sure it was going to be that guy whose name starts with like a D. They're tougher than I expected. Still don't understand how they ended up on your ship, though. Yeah, you know, like, they were stronger than yours. Maybe they were years lacking. Maybe there's a mastermind behind this. It's totally gonna be that one dude. I mean, do you think there's someone else pulling the strings? Huh. The commander did seem like the real meathead. Maybe you're onto something. Hoogle! What is it, Hoogle? Another letter? I'll open a new message. Probably from Elmer Village. An undying fleet flotilla has appeared by Fallen Island and is approaching the village. Please help us. Damn it, of all timings. We should hurry. Yeah, I got my suspicions, but we can all we can do for now is head over there as fast as we can. I say that, but I'm actually gonna check out
Time for a little break.
all the new dialogue because we just entered a new chapter and everyone's gonna have something. A sea chart left behind on the Ark. Now there's an exciting find. Seems to me like we're finally closing in on Bifrost. Yeah, I can hardly wait. There we go. Nothing gets to you, does it? Just think of that. It's just that kind of man Adol is. You can count me along for the ride. We'll make it come hell or high water. Seems to me like we're same thing. Okay, so we got some stars. So we're gonna get some like final scenes. Whoa, Karja, you're back to normal? Rello's still in here with me, but we did manage to fight off Crimson. Whoa, the big papa himself. I never saw that twist coming. You think he used the Nordics as a decoy so he could slip onto the Ark? Hard to say. That does seem like the kind of play he'd come up with, though. I can't actually believe you managed to beat him. You guys are absolute badasses. There's no telling what we'll run up against next, but still, I'm not about to let myself fall behind. Bring it on, Rafe. If you really want to get stronger, you'll need to lick, knock, and whip yourself into shape, both physically and mentally. So come at me like you're prepared to die, Gren. hey, Rafe, does dying hurt real bad? Depends on how it happens. You want to give it a try and see for yourself? I'm just trying to teach him that motivation alone isn't enough to claim victory. Still, he's doing better than the kind of guys who give up before they even started. Ooh. Oh, it's the first time we talked to the Scrappy Pickard. And now we have Gren's last event. What's up, Adol? Someone's got a serious face going on. Is that how it looks? Well, true. It's true that I got something on my mind. I get the feeling that our journey here on the Sandros is coming to an end soon. Yeah, me too. I mean, I know it's a good thing, but Adol, can you come with me for a second? And so we beat him up. And that's the match. You said you want to spar, so I rounded up all the fighters we had, but in the end, you couldn't even take a single round, huh? Shouldn't be much of a surprise when you compare our skills to his. Damn it. I knew I wasn't gonna pull out any wins. I was still hoping I'd put up a fight. At least then I could felt like some kind of useful to you guys. Good grief.
Yep.
Guess all I play is getting better. I'll give you that. Flailing that thing around like an idiot every day must be paying off somewhat. The issue is that you need to strategize better. Figure out a way to catch your opponent off guard. Rafe.
Yeah.
He's right. You haven't been slacking off in your training, so you're definitely putting on some muscle. It's just that your attacks are also straightforward. Aye, to the point where your opponent can read you like a book. Leaves you wide open. I get what you're all saying, but I've never been good at fooling people. Yeah, that sounds about right. But you have to keep in mind that combat is a constant game trying to outmaneuver your opponent. Adol, can you go one more round with me? There's one last thing I want to try. It's my pocket sand.
Good hide!
How about that? I call it the Gren Straight Flash. Nice going. Looks like that's a draw between you and Adol. How did you come up with that move, Gren? It was a full force thrust with no prior movement to give it away. I get it. Use the fact that your head is completely empty to just rocket forward without a single thought. That's your best, and at the same time, worst quality. Makes sense. The opponent can't see it coming if your body moves faster than your mind. That's actually pretty clever. I'd say that you can give him a bit more credit there, Rafe. He's like, come on, that wasn't it. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't approve. Whatever we got stuck in our own head about something, it's always Gren who'd kick us into action. No one will ever say it out loud, but not a member of our little youth brigade will question the fact that Gren's our leader. Rafe, I getcha. Oh, Leela's in this. Ah, so this is where you have all gone to. Lady Leela, please give me some mana powers! I beseech thee, bestow upon me the power of mana! You can't say I've ever seen such a flawlessly executed goblin before. Doge's up. Damn, he's got down on all fours even faster than that new move of his. I'll take it all back. Toss that goofball to the sharks. No, I don't want to. Your affinity with Gren is now
Adol,
max.
Karja, I'm going to follow my own path. And as the Youth Brigade's bestest pals, you'd better be there to witness it.
Pals? I thought we were part of it. Okay, nice. Okay, so we're done with Gren. Adol, Karja, when all this is over, you just gotta tell me how you guys beat Grimson, okay? Down to the last detail. You see, we'll start with the power of mana cost. Oh, we have the final one with, wait, what? We just walk here and we... Oh! It's the final one with Karja, okay. Hey Adol, can you talk for a sec? I thought this would be in the room, but alright. What did you have to tell me? Huh? Oh, it's nothing, not really a big deal or anything, but... Thanks, Adol. No problem. I already know. I've done a lot. Hey, do you even know what I'm talking about here? Remember during our showdown against Grimson when I came back to my senses? To be honest, that wasn't something I did on my own. It sure looked like it was. It was your voice. These cuffs my mom made. This whole time, I could hear her voice encouraging me through them. And because of that, I managed to get a hold of myself. So, thank you. Don't sweat it, sis. Platonic. I don't think I was actually gonna settle things with Grimson back there. All that only felt like the first step towards it. But before I make peace with them, I gotta make it with myself first. My mom and you are keeping all that malice that's taking root in me at bay. And you two aren't the only ones. Everyone on the Sandras is too. It's thanks to so many people having my back that I'm able to stand here now. So, in order to repay the favor, I gotta step up to whatever lies ahead with all my might. I don't know what's gonna happen from here on out, but if there's ever a time when I can't make it all my power alone, yes, Pickard, I want you to help me, dude. This accessory is kind of ruining the moment, but it's kind of funny. Of course, that was my plan from the start, Shield Sister. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Alright, time for us to set out. Affinity with Karja maxed.
And, by the way, Adol, I'm glad you ended up being my first shield brother. That's all. Let's get moving already.
Yeah, Baka. Alright, we got Pickard. I thought we were going to get affinity with Pickard for some reason. But oh, it's this beady one. Are we really going to try and reach that strange island again? I wonder what it's like. What kind of sea life lives on the waters around it? Oh man, why am I getting so excited? What's so funny? Nothing. I just think this trip has changed you for the better, kid. That's all. I wonder what's waiting for us on that strange island. I hope we reach it soon. Alright, Mandy. Hey, kiddos. You come just at the right time. Mind if we have a little chat? The journey is nearing its end, so just humor me for a moment. It feels weird getting max affinity with Mandy because I feel like we really haven't done much for him. We just had that one thing on that scavenging thing, and that was kind of it. So, your little odyssey's finally drawing to a close, huh? What's up with you? What's with you right now? Nothing at all. I'm just impressed. You guys have fought long and hard to get to this point. There's just something about you kids, as long as you banded together to overcome those undead monsters. The old me probably would have gotten the urge to channel this into new work. I would have loved to see it. You can do it right now. I think that might be the first time someone's ever said that about my art. The past is in the past. It's too late for me to go back in more ways than one. Sounds like an assumption, and you know what they say about those. You should understand where I'm coming from, kid. Even when our fights here on these seas is over, it won't change the fact that I'm a criminal. I can't run from the Romans forever. Sooner or later, they'll have me in chains again. Hell, my charges will likely be more severe now that I've escaped from prison. Might even get the death sentence. I can help you stay on the run. Adventure! I know that you're not going to be with me all this time because you're not in the future games, I think. I don't know, I haven't played the other games, but still. Hey, that's sweet of you, kid. But I'd only end up weighing you down. Then I'll lend an extra hand to prop him up if need be. The same can be said for everyone here. By the end of the day, you've stuck with us this far. Well, this is a surprise. Oh no, I'm in helping a criminal of all things. You're only a criminal in the eyes of the Roman Empire, right? There's no reason that it should matter to me. Besides, what kind of Norman would I be if I didn't repay my comrades in arms? So call me heartless if you want, but I don't intend on letting you reunite with your lover so soon. Busted. Saw right through me, did you? Yeah, ever since we found that ring, yeah. No matter how hard you try to hide it. Yeah, well, that was the moment my life's final purpose was over and done with. It makes sense. I don't want to say this, but Mandy seems like he never panicked or anything. He was always very, like, I don't know if lethargic's the right word, but like, he didn't exude much emotion other than that one quest where you felt like really sad about, you know, his lover's basically finding out that she died and in these waters, maybe even alone. Every other time it's like, oh, we're about to go to war? Yeah, okay. He seems so indifferent to all this because he's like, yeah, I'm gonna die and I don't care because I was planning on dying anyways. I got no one left to come home to. What else am I supposed to do at this point? Find a new goal, start as many times as it takes. Start again? You lost something irreplaceable, that much is true. But you didn't lose everything. At the very least, you still have your memories. The same memories that push you to break out of jail and come all the way to the belly of Gulf. Whether they disappear with you right here now, or turn into a new reason to drive you forward, is entirely up to you. Up to me, huh? I think I can get behind that. You suppose I can ever go back? Back to the way I was during those happy times I spent with her, just for making art for art's sake? I bet it was you who led me to these kids, wasn't it? My time here isn't finished just yet, so keep watching over me in the meanwhile. Aww, your affinity with Mendy is now maxed.
Maybe this world isn't worth giving up on after all. Keep shining out there, kid.
That's nice. It's not just him. Everyone seems to have changed for the better. Journeys are nice that way, I've come to learn.
Something you want to...
Because like sometimes you can really go down like this really dark spiral if you don't really have a reason or purpose anymore.
Hope it turned out all right.
And we're just kind of trying to give him one, you know. So yeah, so Serious Ring makes it so that normal attacks deal no break damage. I'm not gonna. I guess this could be useful in some ways, but it sounds really bad. I'd rather have this because this is one of my favorite things in NIS 8, the Ebon Mask. I don't know if any of these are like worth making. It just seems so expensive, you know. But I do have like the materials to make them. So breaking enemy durability fully restores SP. I guess I'll try to get one of everything.
Happy to make myself useful.
Required crystals into EXP.
Hope it turned out all right.
That could be useful right now, actually. Gold into EXP.
Hope it turned out all right.
Oh crap! I was using craft stock. I didn't even realize. Oh crap! I needed craft stock though. Damn, a lot of people are getting their last things. I was just having Leela share her anecdotes about Rolo with me. But the fellow became possessed of an incredibly noble soul once the malice had been cast out of him. Hearing the story brought me to legitimate tears. Someone of his great stature sets an example we could all stand to follow. It pleases me greatly to hear you say so. At the time, even those Normans who stood up against Rolo were swayed by his words. Thorsten, amongst the others, served him admirably. Ah, the memories. Ah, the memories. Is that right? I would love to have a chance to meet the man. Maybe you will. Maybe it's standing right next to you right now. Listen to me, always asking for the impossible. Nevertheless, one of these days, I hope to retrace the steps of Rollo trod, as well as arrive to the end to which they lead. And we have Leela here. Even I was shocked by Iluna's emergence, to think that she would assume such a form. What she said to Grimson, however, he granted me a small degree of solace. I had always felt such remorse over what befell her. Yeah, I could see that, because you probably told Iluna to maintain the seals on the tridents, so she probably felt responsible for her death. I don't think my mom ever regretted helping you, Leela. In fact, she'd probably be more upset at us for having this conversation in the first place. We didn't get to share much more than a few words, but still, that's the feeling I get. Karja, thank you. If only I'd been a little stronger when Iluna arrived at Serenus Islands. Even now, I'm unable to stave away such thoughts. Let's see what quest you got. Adol, Karja, I have a request to make of you. Would you be willing to bring me to the ruins of the capital of Ribe? You mean that rundown city out in Specula Bay? Oh, right, I guess you did used to live there, huh? I haven't returned so much as once since the Greek calamity. I know it's selfish of me to ask this, given my circumstance, but now that I've been free from my seal, I thought I'd see it again for myself. Okay, short, abiding love plus. Ooh, okay, we'll take you there. Yeah, there's no telling what might happen down the line, so better make sure that there's nothing you regret leaving undone. And more importantly, you're part of this crew's ship, the ship's crew. Granting your request is just part of the job. Oh, thank you. I'll accompany you when you disembark at Ribe. Any time will be just fine.
All right.
Any time within the short duration you have to do this quest. Oh man, we're getting a lot of people to max. I'm kind of like not concerned, but there's just so many. The point where I'm just like, oh god, I'm gonna have to talk a lot this episode. Please have a seat over there, you two. I shall divine what awaits you at the end of your journey. What do you say, for a fortune-telling session? Let's get a reading, sure. It's not really my thing, but I guess it wouldn't hurt this once. Is something big's coming up ahead? I'd rather steal my mind ahead of time. Well then, let us begin. Let us see the ball. I thought she'd be using that other black ball. Incidentally, do you recall that crystal from before? That's what I was just talking about. Yeah, the one we picked up a while back, yeah? You've been holding on to it, right? After all this time, we never wound up learning anything about it, or you for that matter. That's right, we don't actually know anything about Gila. To put simply, it's a crystallization of a collective unconscious. A mass of pure malice possessed by all people at birth. Is that what was inside Rollo? I know it's accumulation, but is that basically what went to Rollo at one point? And that's just like another one? It's the mana you command. If the mana you command were one side of a coin, it would be the other. Black mana. That is the most straightforward explanation I can offer. Does that mean our mana is made up of good vibes? What? But that crystal's so pretty! Malice is a multifaceted thing. Humanity has been living with it in tandem, you see. The amount varies by person, but there is not a single one who is fully bereft from malice. Such is why conflict and discrimination can never be eliminated, as well as why the Trident and Rollo came into being. However, it does not exclusively give rise to destruction. For even profound envy or anger against another can be harnessed as a force of creation towards one's own betterment. Just like how Rollo was driven by impulse, yet at the end of the sea roiling rampage, found not only his love, but himself. Or how our fights against the Griegr ultimately made us stronger. That crystal is a manifestation of humanity's desire to avert their eyes from such malice. Strictly speaking, it cannot be seen, nor does it hold any power, yet despite that, you two managed to find it. Perhaps it is because of the way you have confronted malice at the end of your trials and tribulations. I don't really feel it as it was anything all that grand. Even so, to me, that is hope in its consummate form. For I am a being shaped by the sentiments of those who confine themselves and admit defeat. A being born of the malice known as resignation. Does that mean she is... If Griegr were born out of, like, bad vibes and thoughts, does that mean she's a Griegr? Oh. Born of malice? Then you mean... Yeah... I guess she's a special Griegr, like the Trident, because... The Tridents... okay, the Tridents... I guess this is not right because she just said no. But the Tridents were made out of the bad vibes from Rollo, and then the Tridents made the other Griegr. Huh. Then what is she? Not quite, no. They arose from within Rollo himself. I was simply begotten by humanity's collective unconscious. Oh. She's humanity's Triton. Okay. Just bits and pieces from everywhere. As the embodiment of resignation, I do not possess the impulse to harm humans. I am but a failure of a Griegr who can do nothing more than watch events play out with a languid gaze. For the longest time, I cared not what happened either to you or these seas. But then I observe you just face adversary, even going so far as to find that crystal. And from there, a wish budded within me, a wish for you to grasp a more favorable future. I see. Never thought the day would come when we have a Griegr cheering us on like this. That's kind of cool. No, so that's why she's always covered. Oh? Hi, what gives? You still owe us a reading. It would seem that I am unable to divine your futures. What lies ahead must be ascertained for yourself. Seriously? After all that? It's more interesting this way because adventure. Don't think that entertainment value is the point here, but fine. No matter what awaits, we'll give it our best shot. Together. Such is the way you both are. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Your affinity with Gila is now maxed.
Adol. And Karja as well. Only you alone can determine your own fates. I pray you'll allow me to see them through to the end.
Okie dokie. Bifrost. Rollo. The keys have emerged at last. I can sense it with my crystal ball. The end of the tale grows near. No one can stop what has been set into motion. All I can do is remain close at hand. Now show unto me how you will satisfy fate's call. You can't see shit, you just told us. I can sense it with my crystal ball. The end of the tale grows near. No, okay, yeah. Alright, basement level. Oh god, my throat is killing me. Be cute! Crystal shards. Food. Alright, how you doing, Lux? The unconscious path where the rainbow meets the northern lights. Our next destination must be quite the place. Oddly enough, I'm actually somewhat excited. Maybe Sasha is beginning to rub off on me. Or could it be because of you two? I can't say I dislike the feeling, though. There's no way of knowing what will happen next, but rather than feeling anxious, I want to believe. Such is my reason for accompanying you. Whatever our goals, I'm sure that we can reach it. Oh my god, Sash! Yay, Karja's all better again. Sorry to worry you, kiddo. Oh, I'm doing just fine now. No telling lies. I know you're still working too hard. You don't gotta do everything yourself. That's just what the rest of us are here for. Sash, message received. I'll be sure to lean on you guys some more, okay? Let me help too. I can go be on lookout. But first, I gotta hurry up and feed the pickards. QP. Basic ingredients. QP. Basic reagents and I don't know what that is. Alright, kitchen time. Wait, Karja? Princess, are you? Hey, sorry to keep you all in suspense. You're back to your old self again. Thank goodness. I second that. Does that mean everything's all settled now? No, Rollo's still inside me, sad to say. The real battle's yet to come. I see, but at the very least, you seem to be making progress. We'll do everything we can to support you, Karja. All you have to do is give the word. Right. Thanks, you two. Oh, by the way, my mom was really shipping me in. Me with Adol. Welcome back, Princess. The Sandras is all primed and ready to go. If you got a destination in mind, then let's set out. Oh my god, it's another one. Oh, Adol, Karja. Something wrong, Rosa? You look down. Oh, do I? Are you worried about Philia? I heard you fought my sister at the Seabed Temple. I should have been prepared for the chances it would happen, knowing where each of us stands, but still, I'm kind of surprised that the Sandras didn't get attacked by the Balta Sea Force as they made their way into the temple, you know? Rosa, if this is too much, there's no need for you to force yourself to stick with us. No, I'm here to help you and Adol, and that's not changing anytime soon. Even now, I don't regret staying on the Sandras one bit. Then, what's going on? It's just, I started wondering what exactly is going through my sister's head right now. It made me realize that maybe I don't know Philia as well as I thought I did. You really do love her, huh? In all this time that Philia has been a part of the Balta Sea Force, she's always been a thoughtful, perceptive person. But just when people think that they'd had her figured out, she put forward the most wildest, most daring battle plans you've ever heard. Even after all the time we spent together, I I find it hard to get a read on her myself. I see. Whoa, what's that? Balta Sea Force ships approaching off the bow. It's the 3rd Flotilla, I believe. Oh. The 3rd Flotilla? But that's... Filia's Flotilla. Does she really intend to attack us? Nah, we're all good buddies now. Enemies off the stern. Please be careful. They're pulling up alongside us to board. All hands, prepare for combat. We're all good. Normans of the Balta Sea Force rushed up on the Sandra's deck. The crew had their backs to the wall, making for a dire situation. However, with Adol and Karja at the forefront, they were able to regroup and turn the tides of battle. And then... oh, see, they really were here to try to, like, kick her ass. Here I was, think that we had the upper hand. No matter how many times you try this, it's always gonna end up the same, Filia. I'm gonna find a way to beat this Relo inside me, and I won't be losing to anyone before then. Whether that's you, or Gunnar, or even Grimson. Filia! Rosa. All hands, retreat! Man, this really sucks for Rosalind's family, the Rosveri family. Goodness. Not once did I expect Filia would come and launch a direct assault on us. Well, she is one of the Balta Sea Force's commanders, so I guess that makes us enemies now.
Nah.
Not necessarily. Adol, check your shirt. Was it cut? What's that? Oh, it's for a message. A single slip of paper had been tucked into Adol's shirt without him noticing. That means if she wanted to, she probably could have stabbed Adol. She had the opportunity. He then unfolded the paper, revealing a letter from Filia. What the? When did she have a chance to stick that in there? During the battle. When else? Still pretty impressive. But what does it say? To Rosalind and everyone else on the Sandras. For the Yaw, eliminating Rolo may just be a means of getting revenge. But even if that's the case, Rolo is still a serious threat to Abelia Gulf and everyone who calls it home. I'm sorry to the princess, but for everyone's sake, I agree that he needs to be eradicated. I may have lost you once before, but as one of the purest pair, I can't just leave it at that and give up. Even so, there's a part of me that's praying that the princess and Adol are able to find another way to resolve this. Although I'm not able to stand with you now, I know in my heart the day will come when we can laugh together again. Filia. Filia? Could it be that the whole reason she boarded us was to deliver that letter? Wow, girl's got some serious guts. She hasn't changed much from when she was young, always doing her own thing without so much as a word. But as her dad, I can say one thing for certain. She values her family above all else. Yes, this was her way of showing us both her resolve as an enemy and her kindness as a friend. That's very like her. In fact, her name came from another term for the umbrella leaf plant. Okay. In the language of flowers, it means free-spirited. Huh. No kidding. Well, that's about as perfect as a name as you can get for her. Free-spirited, huh, Dad? I know my name comes from the rose, but what does that have? Does that have a meaning in flower language too? Of course it does. In the language of flowers, roses means ladylike or lovable. Now you've got me blushing. I'll be sure to do my best to live up to that name. Flower language, huh? So that's why they chose that name for her. But why is she scary as fuck? Yo, Cruz, what you thinking so hard about? Don't say any words you might regret, though.
Sure.
Oh, well, it's just, I believe when it comes to roses, there are vastly different meanings depending on the color. And I'm pretty sure that the one Mr. Rosveri mentioned is for pink roses specifically. And out of curiosity, that would, what would, let's say a black rose mean then? Jealous and controlling, I think. Huh. Very interesting. So, it's that one then. Hey guys, did you hear what my dad just said? My name just might fit me perfectly too. Yeah. Sure seems like it. No question. Hey, guess bit. Someone tells me the Filia got it rougher than I realized. She's jealous of Karja because we're her boy toy. Your affinity of Rosalind and the Rosveris is now max. Oh, all the Rosveris?
Thanks to you, I can finally understand why my sister did what she did. That's why I plan to follow her lead. And... well, just keep looking out for me, okay?
Dad? Oh. I'm so glad Karja's conscious again. This is just a thought, but you don't suppose this arc showed up to help us, do you? Oh man, the Cicatrice has a reputation for being special, even amongst us fishermen. And now we're heading into the deepest reaches. It's crazy that I wound up making it this far. Mr. Cohen, something spilled out of the fish's stomach. Whoops, excuse me for a sec. I need to get worked up. No need to get worked up, Missy. Oh, he's teaching her. The reaches of the Cicatrice. Okay, it's the same thing. Man, I'm really proud of Millette because even though like she's like she started out as your generic noble selfish person, she really grew throughout this trip to being like a much better person. My apologies for the inconvenient timing, but I will be borrowing the galley for a short while. Dressing the fish one has caught is easier said than done, it turns out. I hadn't anticipated it would be so arduous. It is also rather enjoyable, however, experiencing new things, that is. Mr. Cohen, might you be so kind to teach me your filleting technique next? Sure, just be careful with that knife. Come to think of it, this may be my very first time wielding a kitchen knife. What fun it is to experience new things! And Dad? Rosa truly loves Philia. Ever since she was small, she would always be glued to her big sister's side. To think that things would eventually turn out like this. Still, I'm satisfied knowing just how Philia truly feels. Again, thank you so much. I look forward to the day we're able to truly reunite. Hey, Cruz is right here. So this part goes like this. Our next destination is Bifrost, after all. After all we really have to go on are legends that they tell about it. I'm gonna have to prepare us for every contingency I can think of. You sure are plugging away, Cruz. Well, of course I am. How could I not? For all we know, this journey could be our Wait, Karja? You returned to normal? Not quite yet. I'm just back to how I was a little while ago. I see. Still, I'm glad that you're able to speak again. In fact, I think this is giving me a second wind. Oh, now it's his final one. Yeah, it seems that this is the only way.
Hey!
Adol, Karja, do you two have a minute? What are y'all being all stiff about?
Sure.
Well, the thing is, seeing the serious expression on Cruz's face, Adol and Karja looked at each other with concern. My whole life, I just assumed that I'd end up taking over my dad's business. After all, I've grown up surrounded by it since as far back as I can remember. But performing maintenance on the Sandras day in, day out like this, well, it's taught me something. I really do want to be a shipwright. This is a dream I've had since I was a little boy, and I've kept it locked up inside the whole time. But I don't want to lie to myself anymore. I accepted your true feelings, huh? Took you long enough. Is Romas the problem? Is Romas... Yeah, you've seen how he is. I'm gonna need to come up with a solid plan to convince him. Are we actually gonna go out back to Karnak? You sure are more than meets the eye, Cruz. I never thought I'd hear you ask to join in the boarding assault. The Undying Fleet is innovative in that many of their ships are geared towards specific capabilities. If I could reverse engineer those bold, brash designs for human use, then Romas would be forced to recognize just how serious you are about being a shipwright.
Sure.
Not only that, but we could utilize that knowledge to the Sandras' benefit. And there's even a chance that I could turn those ships' designs into a new business model for carpet training. That can only be a good thing for the company, I'm sure. Impressive. You really thought this through. Make lemons into lemonade and turn yourself a profit. That's the carpet training way. Undying Fleet ship spotted dead ahead. Once we board them, don't leave it aside, got it? Wander off and it'll be the end of you. Right, understood. Alright, let's go, brother. Okay, no, we don't actually get to fight. Sure, we'll go with it. Not bad. You hung in there the whole way through. I thought I was a goner. Still, can you really come up with ship designs just from that? Didn't seem like you had the time to take so much as a single note. Don't worry, when it comes to ships, I excel at memorization. The ship's constructions, dimensions, and everything else I could possibly need are all burned into my mind. Now then, I better get to drafting while the information's still fresh. Well, alright. Damn, he's really got a head on his shoulders. Thus did Cruz begin drawing up blueprints, becoming so engrossed in his work that he forgot to eat or sleep. After finally finishing, he was ready to show them to Romaz, who had come back aboard for a business deal. I never imagined you'd come up with a new ship design based on the Griegr fleets, of all things. I'm no expert, but even I can tell this is revolutionary. Does that mean... To think you had this kind of talent, Cruz. It'd be a tremendous shame to leave it untapped.
Even still. Oh!
I was dead set on you taking over the family business after me, but it seems that my selfishness almost robbed you of the chance to develop in your own way. You know, I'm really glad that Roma is able to see this, because so far he's been very helpful to the community, but he's also been extremely one-tracked minded when it comes to making a business, making money, and he didn't really seem like the type of person to listen to other people's opinions unless they profited him. But now he's actually able to see, wow, I've had my head dug in so deep that I didn't even notice that my son wanted to do other stuff. I really should have listened to him more. Dad, it's not your fault. I should have told you how I felt to begin with. Well, it isn't too late. You got an ability to not just be my successor, but to take Coppin training in a direction I never could have myself. Cruz, we're not just father and son anymore, but partners on equal standing. I'm looking forward to work with you as we're up-and-coming shipwright. Dad, fair weather comes in after the rain, as they say. Guess in the end, just talking to his dad and letting him know what he really wanted was all he really needed. Aww. Affinity with Cruz and Romez is now maxed.
Now that you guys have given me the push I needed, I won't lie to myself ever again.
I guess a lot of these will result in, like, parent-child groups getting
Let's get out there and pursue our dreams.
Max affinity at the same time. Yeah. I mean, except for, Rafe, we're still waiting on that with his dad and mom, and we're definitely not getting that with Gren, but still. So our destination's Bifrost after all, huh? I'll have to try and prepare us for anything and everything I can think of. Okay, here we have Ainer. I've been keeping in touch with Clements via written correspondence courtesy of Hugel. From what he's written, I can tell that he's concerned for those of us on the Sandras. With any luck, we'll find a lead on how to resolve this matter in the Secretress. We wouldn't want to betray his expectations. I don't remember who Clement is.
I hope I can contribute, even
I think Clement was a mayor. Yeah, it was a mayor. Sorry, it's just I barely talked with him. I completely forgot.
anything.
Oh man, really, you have to have a better sword.
Okay.
Okay, Dr. Flair. You didn't happen to upon any flora or fauna on the Ark Rollo Road, I presume. Perhaps that means that they successfully exited the Ark and still live on somewhere or another. As a physician, I would be most enthused if we found our way to them. It may just be that flora and fauna over a century ago still live on somewhere. As a physician, I'd be most enthused if we could find, yeah. Alright, 101 talk with Karja again. You mind if we rest for a second? Yeah, sure. Tired? Nah, just wanted to spend some time in here is all. Hey Adol, you're gonna leave Abelia Gulf once our voyage is wrapped up, right? Yep, to Salsetta, I think. Oh yeah, I probably will.
Yeah.
I see. That's just who you are, I guess. What's wrong, Google? Starting to miss him already? You still got a lot more to do before he leaves, though. You're gonna help too, right? Thanks, Hugo. And once this is all over, I'll also... Wait, is she saying that she'll come with us? I know she won't, but like, dude, that felt like she's made a decision. So I forgot that there was this place up here, so we're probably gonna get Hugel. Oh, we get Hugel maxed. Hey there, Isa. Hugel, working hard, I see. Miss Karja, are you feeling alright? Keep your head on. I'm not about to turn into Rolo. It's difficult not to worry when I know how good you are at grinning and bearing it. Adol, in my stead, please make sure she doesn't overextend herself. Aye, have some faith in me, would ya? It's good to see her back to her energetic self once more. All the more reason we must get her there, to the illusory sea of Bifrost. Is it Bifrost or Bifrost? I forgot. The location marked on the map from the Ark appears to be in the eastern part of Secretress. I'll lay a course, so stay sharp as we proceed. Oh, fully maxed Hugel! Huh? What are you trying to say, Hugel? You want us to follow you somewhere, is that it? Adol and Karja set sail, allowing Hugel to take the lead. Northern Karnak Watchers. Huh, I know this place. It's just north of our settlement. They call it Ulan Island. It's completely inhabited, and it's the only way to even step forward on... Oh! I forgot. I think they did mention this island at one point, but it's inaccessible. Huh. It's completely uninhabitable, and the only way to step foot on the island is to climb the cliffs. This place your nesting ground. So you're inviting us to your home. pretty sweet pad you got here.
Aye.
Aye, we got a lot going on, but it seems like this is a fine place to take a short breather. Huh? There's something over there. It sort of looks like a monument. Is it Ilona's grave? A faint inscription is carved into the stone slab. Here rests a raven, revered in splendor, who to take safe refuge, shepherded our ark. Oi! Is this from the Great Calamity? That raven, you don't think? Oh, that's so raven. I mean, what? Well, we Normans do use him as a guide towards dry land. Supposedly, Rolo relied on a raven as well. So if it's the same raven who helped the people back during the Great Calamity struck around afterwards, that means
it was me, Hugel, all along.
You must be proud of your ancestors. That's why you look adventurous. So that's a deal. The pieces are finally lining up. With you by our side, I know we can make it just about anywhere. So keep on showing us the way forward, Hugel. Adol and Karja took a brief respite on the island with Hugel before returning to the ship. No, I wanted to see the ship. Such deep words, Hugel. Thank you. Right, we're counting on you to see us through this. Okay, so...
Oh, that was a lot of talking. My throat hurts.
Okay, so right now we have max affinity with a lot of people. I'm just gonna take a quick look. So we're missing it with Mirabelle and Rafe, who we're gonna get with her parents probably. Missing it for Leela, but we currently have a quest for her. Clement, Gulliver, Joel, which is probably gonna be with Mirabelle. Momina and Dawson, which will probably be with Rafe. Well, yeah. All of them have... I'm still... Dawson having 2 affinities is really weird. Lux and Sash, which we'll probably have together, but I kind of forgot that we haven't really finished theirs yet. Ashley's is not done. I thought hers was. Cuthbert's not done, but I think that's it. Everyone else, oh, even Philly has an affinity thing. I'll read through most of these descriptions at the end or maybe even post-game. But holy crap, I've been recording for like an hour and a half, and it's just been me talking. We haven't actually done much quest stuff yet, so let's do some quest stuff. So this is continuation of that quest that we started. It's with the fleets and whatnot.
All right.
Oi, is that another flotilla? Let's freaking kill it! Enemy flotilla sighted. I know that flagship anywhere. It's gonna be loggers, I think. That's a logger ship, the Ovaldi. I'm surprised it's still seaworthy. Oh, I'm surprised it's still seaworthy. Take caution. I sense a peculiar power aboard it. Get to know. All hands, prepare to engage. We're ending this once and for all. Alright. I know I can't just go in head first because that will kill me. Engage. We'll try our best. Oh, this flotilla is a lot smaller. I think, at least I only took down 2 ships, at least to my memory. Maybe this will just be a lot tougher though. Whoa, oh, I can do that? That is not fair, I can't do that, that's bullshit. Bro is turning this into a bullet hell, what the heck?
Oh, protect us!
Alright, we killed it. Time to board the ship. Wait, it just exploded. Nope, we're boarding it.
So you made it here after all, just like as we hoped you would. When the 3 generals died, we lost our way, but then he arrived and gave us a new purpose. We shall pay him back in full by advancing his ambitions.
Huh? I had no idea what you're ranting about. It's for sure gonna be that one dude, because he was a one Griegr that had a name. But we don't got the time to play along, so you're going down here now. Alrighty. Hey, nice, we got a good one. I didn't notice that they literally have a skull as their face. Alright, we killed them all. Close to dying, but killed them all nonetheless. We're gonna be like, who the heck were they talking about? So dealing with the Griegr peons after the 3 generals died. Now one thing's for sure, that they're not just moving at random. Are they gonna attack Karnak then? Seems like they got a goal, because they attacked 2 like cities already, and Balta is not really an option. Seems like they got a goal. Agreed, why else would they try to bring out the Trident's old flagships? Though, come to think of it, isn't the one left? Oh, that should have had his own. Well, thank you for jinxing it. Yeah, Hugel's got another letter. Oh, Hugel, another letter? Seriously? I feel like it's gonna be Karnak. Oh, there's flagship. Yeah, the Ranghilder has been spotted sailing a course towards Karnak, Magni. What? They were after Karnak all along. Who would have thought they'd pull a trick like this? Anyway, we gotta head him off now. Karnak, though. Let me take a look. So, Karnak, we got the quest symbol. Yeah. Ah, we can't actually go to Karnak straight. Okay.
We
Whoa.
meet again.
Oh, I forgot. I saw boats in front of me. I'm like, oh wait, that's a landmark. You can see the flotilla in the background.
What speed?
All right. Oh, there's a ship. Huh? Something's coming at us. Starboard side. What the frick? Was it from the water or were they cannonballs? Cannon fire? Where in the hell? Dude, I saw them. You're kidding. It didn't come from that ship over there, did it? Oh, this flagship. But we should have been on its way. We should be way out of its range. They got a cannon. Special beams. Ah, that explains it. They're using one of those artilleries from the sea fortress. Well played, Griegr. And they have us outranged and outgunned. We can't just let them keep shelling us. Adol, dodge the fire and bring us as close in as you can. Okay, so Ranghilder. I mean, doesn't matter. We have mana sails, right? Charge!
This'll mop 'em up. Fire!
Fire the cannons!
Suck on this!
I took care of 2 of the smaller ships already. Alright, all the fodder has been killed, and only Odor's ship, the Ranghilder, is left. Time to blow the load! Take the shot! Take the shot! Take the shot! Man, the Ranghilder is really slow, but I guess it makes sense. They have a cannon on board, so. Oh god, what's it doing? What's it charging? Oh, it's got mines. Oh, well, I'm glad I ran away at the right time. Oh god, it's shaking the screen so much. Alright, we pretty much destroyed it now. Bam! Go! Bye-bye! Time to board the ship and see that yeah, there he is! As tenacious as ever, you little whelps. Why, I know that voice. Who's that again? Wipe that blank stare off your face, redhead. I know you remember me. My illustrious name is Dotsklovan. But these days, I go by Supreme Commander of our United Front. Supreme Commander? That runt? Seriously? Looks like he took advantage of the recent chaos to bring all the straggling Griegrs together. I did think it was weird how you never showed up again after that last time. So this whole ruse was his doing, huh? How strange. I feel like as if I've seen him somewhere before. Oh, yeah, maybe. You've just been outplayed by a gambit I've been planning since the day I slipped my way out of that horrible sea battle. All I have to do now is dispose you eyesores and the world will be mine for the taking. I'll give you one chance. Bow down and worship me and become my minions. Otherwise, I think you know what'll happen next, do you? Or maybe you just haven't figured it out why I bothered luring you here in particular. Bro! What? You run, little bastard! Oh, humans, so earnest and so noble. Look at them working their hearts out to rebuild their home. Why, almost makes you want to turn the place into a smoking crater all over again. This isn't good. He's taking the whole town of Karnak as hostage. And he's not bluffing. The artillery is well within range. But we'll have to do something or else sink the Sandras instead. Damn it all. Do we really gotta choose one over the other? Wait, everyone, look over there. Is it the Balta Sea Force? Oh, they're doing something. Are you really sure about this? If this doesn't work out, then worst case scenario, the town won't make it out unscathed. Even if we don't intervene, they'll sink the Sandras and come for us next. That means our only choice is to take action the best way we can. Hang tough, Gren.
Good.
All right, get ready, men. We got our cannons too, bitch. It's time to put the ace in the hole we borrowed from the Balta Sea Force to good use. We got plenty of powder and ammo to spare.
Step right
Now,
up.
let's give it our uninvited guests a taste of the Karnak hospitality. Yeah! Woo! Whoa! Those sneaky little stinkers. Since when did they have cannons hidden away? Fine, they're so intent on being a threat, we'll just have to wipe them and their miserable little town off the map. The hell you will! We got cannons too, bitch! Oh, rats took my eyes off the other stinkers. I won't let you fire a single shot. Neither will we. Adol, Miss Karja, now! Whee! Sorry it took so long. You won't lay a finger on Karnak. They boarded us. You can just sink the ship now and you'll be drowning for eternity. Oh my, I just remembered. I have other matters to attend to. You wrap things up here for me. Dude, you literally have no escape route. You're in the middle of the sea. Wait, what? Get him, crew. Wow, even at the end, he's tucking tail. This is multiple waves. Shit! Die, tanky ass pig, die! Wave 2! Man, I love this judgment cut end move because it also like CPs. It helps group them up together. Ooh, leveled up at a perfect time. As I was dying. Alright, final wave. Is that douchebag gonna be here? He better be. I don't think he is! What a coward! Alright, we're just about done with these bozos. Alright. We get to kill the Vlonskov or whatever it's called. That's the last of the grunt. Which just leaves. Did he really get away? Dude, where did he go? Oh, he had a flying minion. My whole crew gone in the matter of moments. That was far too close for comfort. But I'm still coming on top on the end. For I surpass even the Trident as the mightiest general of all Griegr kind. Farewell, fools. Do shoot him down, please. Oh, yep. Yoink. Now, Hugo. Huh? Help me. Oh! I'm so glad that he finally didn't let him get away. It took him this long. About time we settled this. You ready? Oh, final boss.
Seems you don't value your lives.
I was gonna say, it'd be funny if he had like 0 HP, but they actually made him quite tanky, even with no break bar. Oh, he's frozen, and he's freaking dead. I missed, but I still got him.
How could I lose again?
You lose so many times. What are you trying to? Were you even trying to put up a fight? Oh, is he finally dead? What? My body? No, I can't disappear. Not like this. When it comes down to it, what did I even live for? Day after day of toil and drudgery at the hands of my superiors. Nothing to dream but climbing up the chain of command. It can't end like this. It can't. I haven't accomplished a thing. No! Oh, finally the nuisance is gone. He was a despicable little mongrel, but I gotta admit, I kind of felt sorry for him at the end. You shouldn't let it tear you up. I know, but at this point, it's just pathetic, really. The Griegr's bodies may be undying, but were they even alive in the first place? A bit late to be asking this, but just what are they anyway? Hey! Oh, I thought it was gonna be the Karnak people. Well, plenty of time for the hard questions later. We're gonna have our hands full cleaning up after this. Thankfully, Karnak emerged from the encounter intact. In the wake of the battle, the remaining stragglers of Griegr fleet dispersed onto the wind. Adol and his friends took a moment to make sure everyone was all set, and then sent a report of the incident to the Chief Nels and Isaac.
That just about does.
Rush off their fleet, complete. Affinities with Mayor Clement and Commander Gulliver and Namex. Oh! You got a Skurverkite. A special material, highly rare ore, allegedly used to forge the famed ancient sword. Contribution value has increased. Huh. Well, since we're in Karnak, I do kind of wonder if we're gonna get any additional like dialogue since we just went through that. Oh, we do. Sweet. Commander Gulliver. Hey, nice teamwork back there. I spoke with the mayor about the town's defenses before, but that wasn't exactly how I pictured us putting them to use. At any rate, that was a close brush with death. We'll have to stay extra vigilant from here on out. Ah. As expected, Miracle Lamont has one too. That was some fine work earlier. Thanks to your efforts, the damage was kept to a minimum. It was the right choice to set up lookouts, a lesson well learned from our encampment experiences. For that, you have my deepest gratitude. Alright, how many active quests do we have? I think it's just Leela's? No, Leela... My bad, Leela and Leela. Alright. I think one of them was just to take out some people somewhere. So that one's gonna be here in the new area. But before that, we want to go here. So, yep, let's go.
Take a break.
I have no idea where in this place Leela wants to go. I wish she just told us. Oh, harbor it was. All right, cool. Is this truly Ribe? I knew it wouldn't be the same as I remembered, but to think that it would have transformed so completely. Feel like going back to the ship after all? No, I'm alright. Let's take a look around, shall we? Damn, this must be hard on her. The entire place is ruined. Yeah. Okay, first, whoa. We got a lot of places she wants to check out. Understandable. First is this area with the rune. Ribe, capital of the Duchy of Norgard and land built by the great leader from the north. This monument was erected here shortly after the nation's founding, and the words inscribed upon it were proposed by the citizens themselves. The people must have really loved him, huh? Seems like it. Not exactly the image Rollo of the Bloody Seas brings to mind. Indeed. I still remember how put upon he looked back then. Who called the next pirate a great thing anyway? A great anything, he said. Well, when you put it that way, this rock's pretty much sitting on the nation's doorstep, right? Pretty embarrassed. Probably embarrassed him having to singing his praise at everyone coming in. Never would have guessed that Rollo had a bashful side, though. Oh yes, he was only human after all. Unlike me. Aw, I really want to see the other side of Rollo. You know, not even on that note, I kind of want to change my outfit for the rest of the game. Now that we've kind of have a good idea of what's like to have these features, I think I'm gonna remove both their outfits and have their canon outfits for the rest of the game. I feel like that's only appropriate. I love you, Pickard, but you are ruining some cutscenes, so we're back to our normal looks.
Switch!
I still don't really understand what the chain skull is, and I'm not gonna bother to look, so I'm gonna put in some of the that thing I got. Where'd it go? The accessory I just made. Yeah, ebony mask. All right, we got a new area. Oh damn, this entire city's flooded. Holy crap! This area was the castle town. Its enormous marketplace stretched far and wide. Rollo and I came by to pay the place a visit many a time. The king went out of the way to personally check up on his people. That's not something that happens much in this day and age.
Yes.
He felt it was best for him to see his subjects' faces in person. I still remember how they smiled when I stood before them, holding our newborn daughter. The fact that I was a spirit wouldn't even occur to me back in those days. You must have been really happy. Damn, that sounds really sad. Yes, very much so. Aww. Okay. Boost it all the way here. That building sure is high up there. I'm guessing it's...
Yes.
The manor castle of the Duchy of Norgard, yes. Though now it's merely a shadow of its former self. It was utterly ravaged by the first waves to assail the country. Waves that towered high enough to kiss the very skies. Amazed you made it out safely. Yeah, that's a pretty bad flood. Thanks to Rollo's premonitions, the arcs were already prepared by that time. Rollo's vassals worked themselves ragged to prepare the arcs. Many among them were members of his former crew. Even after Rollo was rid of his malice, they remained loyal to him until the very end. Aw. Did they now? The way I heard it, even his crew was scared to death of him back in his pirate days. But as for the true malice-free Rollo, well, it would have been nice if that side of him had made it into the legends. If there were more rune stones. Adol, Karja, and Leela continued to make their way through the ruins, eventually coming to an overlook from which the floodgates could be seen. Oh, this is where the statue is. Yeah, it's right there. You can see this the little panel. The Lana floodgates. They, at least, are just how I remember them. Lana, we saw that name on the runestone. Isn't she a daughter I had with Rollo? Yes. And your great-great-grandmother. On the or just great grandmother, I don't know, one of them. On the day that the great calamity struck, Rollo and I left her in the care of one of his most trusted vassals. Thereafter, Rollo and the Ark he boarded ultimately vanished, whereas I made for Serenus Island to seal away his malice. 100 years have come and gone since that day, and my daughter has long since passed from this world. I could hardly have been a more uncaring mother. I'm certain she resented me for it. Yeah, that can't be true. That can't be. I wonder if her daughter knew that she was a spirit. Thank you. I appreciate your saying so. Oh, our mono band. Huh? What was that just now? Just put hand in face. Oh. Huh. Is something down there? Hard to say from over here. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, I can't help but be curious. That said, we might lose in the waves if we pass the ship up close. Maybe we can try to pull up the floodgates. Let's move, Leela. Very well. So to pull up the floodgates, we just have to go to the very end, right?
Let's go.
Just double checking. Yeah,
Be a good spot to rest.
All right. So are we gonna fish it up? I'll have you know, I'm an expert fisher now. Well, a little too far up to sea. There's definitely something down there. Question is, what comes next? Yeah, fishing. Yes, I always called it. Fishing it out. You really think you're that good of an angler? I'll get the sense that he had fished up a small bottle once before. Remembering how that went should do the trick. Was that from Ys 1 and 2? It has to be, right? I don't know. I feel like I might play that game after this. I don't know how that would even work, but if anyone can manage it, it's you. Go ahead and give it a shot. Any prompts? Exclamation point. Whoosh! Fished up runestone fragment. Holy shit, you actually did it! This thing's kinda dinky. Yes, but there's no mistake. I sense the power of a runestone within it. But why was it all there? Why was it there of all places? Brain blast. Aw, it's her daughter. Dad? Mom? I hope you're well, wherever you are. It's almost been a year since I began living with Uncle. A whole lot of people from outside have gathered up at the village we call home now. These days, I started calling Uncle my second dad. I still feel lonely at sometimes, but I decided not to cry about it anymore. So, you don't have to worry about me. I promise that I'll grow up stronger. As long as I keep who I want to be in mind, I'm sure I'll get there someday. Uncle's told me over and over about how you led your lives, and I'm gonna do my best to follow in your footsteps. Even if we never see each other again, you'll always be my mom and dad, forever and ever. We'll be right here, rebuilding our lives in the sea, so please keep watching over us wherever you are. Aw, that's so sweet. This is... could it be? Adol, was it? Was that?
It definitely was.
Thought so. How? After all these years? To me, the mana that in the runestone felt gentle, but powerful at the same time. It was like the sea. The same way your mana is, Leela. The stone she poured her feelings into has been waiting here ever since it washed up here all those years ago. Waiting for you to return someday so that it could make sure her message got through to you. Not that I can just say any of that for sure, but it's just a sense I got. No, I think you're exactly right, Karja. Lana. Adol, Karja, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Never did I imagine such a thing to come with this trip.
See, you're overthinking it. I told you.
Yes, it would seem so. My daughter has long since departed this world, but her sentiment yet remains. She passed them down her family line, and now they have extended to you, Adol and Karja, and all the others as well. I too cannot allow myself to continue living in the past. Same goes for us. There's no telling what awaited us up ahead, but that's not going to stop us from moving forward. Indeed.
Afterwards, Leela returned to the Sandras, the runestone fragment clasped firmly in her hand.
That just about does it.
Return to Rive complete. Affinity with Leela is now
I have to
max.
keep facing forward, the way my little girl had done. Adol, Karja, thank you both.
Receive a reward from Leela.
Abiding Love. All stats +2. Contribution value increase. Aww. That was sweet. I think that's... Wait, no. There's still one more quest, but it's in the new area. And I haven't even finished this area yet. So... I'm kind of curious. Can I actually go into the... Oh, wait, no. It's here, too. Oh, there's a quest here and here. I guess we'll go to Rollo's Ark.
Okay.
I am curious if that quest has warranted any new lines. Nope. Okay, there's one last ship here. I think it was oh crap! I think this is Rimzen's ship. Oi, what's the big idea? Defeating us wasn't enough, eh? Came to finish the job while you're at it. Save us the trouble of going after you instead. Princess, Adol, let's settle this for good right here, right now. Hold on a sec. We're not looking to start any more scuffles. But if you don't stand down, we'll be forced to fight. Ah, it's Gunnar. Sheathe your weapons, you two. Neither the princess nor Adol seem to bear us any hostility. Besides, we, like the Jarl, staked our lives on a battle we ultimately lost. There's no need to tarnish our pride as warriors any further. Skitter! That your excuse for caving in. We gotta take Rollo down eventually, for our families and friends. If we let this chance slip by, she might actually become the real thing. Horik and Toki are right. Killing Rollo is a sound choice to make in order to protect the Balta's Island and all of Abele Gulf. And if I do become Rollo, I'd want you to end my life without a second thought. But for now, I'd like you to give me more time. There's somewhere I still need to go. I only came here first because I want to see you all beforehand. Princess, there's no guarantee that I can get rid of Rollo, but I'm betting everything on this. You only have to wait until I return. Can you at least give me till then? Judging by the circumstances, I take it that the Sea King's throne wasn't able to do away with Rollo either. Yet you would ask us to believe that there's still hope? Yep, because I am protagonist. I'm gonna save my shield, sister. The look on your face. It tells me that you aren't saying this based on baseless grounds. You have an excellent sibling here, princess. And you yourself have truly come into your own. Ah, fine. If you're really that set on it, then we'll back off for now. Hate to admit it, but Gunnar has the right of things. It's easy to see that we're no match against you. Push over, it's the bunch of you. Just don't come crying to me later if things end up going south. Frankly, I'm relieved. We've done quite a bit of research to prepare in the event that you become Rollo, princess. But regrettably, all our years of searching have only ever arrived at the same answer. That's why I've resolved to simply get it over and done with. In the end, though, I want you to live, princess. If there's truly another solution, I'd like to place my faith in it. Yeah, I mean, the rest of us only heard about this whole situation for the first time during that battle the other day. Part of me doesn't even entirely get how much of a threat this Rollo really is, but even still. You and Adol are comrades, princess. Comrades I want to protect. So, we'll be cheering you on. Thanks. Sorry, princess, but I haven't changed my mind. Letting the root of the disaster live is no way to keep everyone safe. I may not stand much of a chance strength-wise, but when things go down to the wire, I'm coming after you. If you start taking too much of your sweet time, well, here's your warning. Noted. I thought Grimson... Whoa! I was just about to say, I thought Grimson would be on the ship. Oi! How long do you lot plan on sitting around skirking work? There'll be nightfall soon if you don't move your asses fixing this ship up. Aye, sir, my apologies. And you two, this really the time or place to be lollygagging? Go on and get lost before I grant you your grisly end. Alright, well, we'll see you later then. I'll be awaiting your safe return. May Har protect you. Okay, this is a nice little section. Adol the Red, thank you for standing by the princess's side in her time of need. Iluna was more or less a daughter to me. But after all this, I'm sure that she must be disappointed in that booger nose and the rest of us too. Frida, in the end, all we can come up with was the worst possible solution. But if anyone's able to find a path forward in which the princess has a future, it's you, the shield brother that Iluna chose for her. Wow, she even knows that. I guess Grimson really shared the details, even the booger nose. It's for that reason that I leave the rest to you. Believe in yourself and give it all you've got. Adol nodded with conviction. Thanks, Frida. We'll do everything we can. We'll keep Booger Nose Grimmy on check. So don't worry about us. You two head out and give it all you've got. Sorry, you two. Wish there was something more encouraging I could say. You're important to me too, Princess. If there's a way to end this with everyone happy, then I'm all for it. Time's just not on our side though, so you better get a move on. Stop doing these frickin' side quests! What? You two still here? Don't tell me you dropped by for a second ass kicking. Nah, just thought I'd say something before we set out. Oh? How do I put this? It makes me glad to know that you cared about Mom. So, if I manage to come back as myself, I want you to tell me more about her. You think you got a way to make that happen, then? Adol nodded with conviction. Just so you know, the only stories I have are odds and ends. That's fine. I'd be happy to hear anything. And while we're at it, I feel like I don't know that much about you either, Dad. You're not gonna cut me a break, are you? If you don't mind nothing but crumbs, then sure. I swear by Hall that I'll tell you all I can about her. So in return, you better promise me that you'll be coming back. Yeah, I promise. Good. I'd rather not have to fight you two again and earn myself another tongue lashing. Now off be with you. And do your damnedest here. Leave my shield sister to me. Heh. Luna was right to see something in you. I'm trusting you with this, Adol the Red, and my potential son-in-law. About Luna, by the way. There's one other memento of hers out there. Forgot about it until just now. A memento of Mom? You serious? Yep. Well, it's lying around for years at this point. It's her favorite axe. I left it on a certain island. Thing's all yours, provided you manage to find it. Crimson. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. You keep your promise in mind too, alright? The ship's all banged up thanks to you guys, so we'll be starting on repairing and reorganizing the flotilla straight away. Be nice if you two make it back safely, but we gotta be ready in case the worst comes to pass. Karja, Adol, get out there and show 'em who's boss. My throat is killing me. Man, there's been so many things I want to say to you, but to start, the Sandra's crew is just straight up overpowered. Plus you can use mana. How fair is that? Oh, how's that fair? It's been non-stop griping with this guy ever since you handed us a loss. He keeps going on about how we totally get shown up by the newbie shield brethren. Haha, sorry, but it's not our fault that we have both mana and luck on our sides. Oh, those fighting words. You want to have another go? Careful, Sagoon, before you wind up digging your own grave. Anyways, we'll be cheering you guys up, cheering you guys on in whatever way we can. If you guys got a plan, then get out there and make it happen. We will, thanks. I would have gone all out if we hadn't been up against you, Princess. Anyways, just make us prouder than ever out there, from one pair of shield brethren to another. We know you've got this. I'd love to take you guys on again sometime, on land or sea or whatever. Without risking anyone's lives, of course. My shield brother's got a point there. If that sounds as good as to you as it does to me, then go for broke so we can make it happen. Aww. It would seem that you were able to speak with Lady Iluna from what little the Jarl has told me. I too do not wish for the miracle she brought forth to go to waste. Okay, I misread that. I was like, I too do not wish for the miracle. I was like, what? Princess, Adol, I will be watching over your voyage from afar. And last one, Toki. I think Guna's being a little soft on you here, but he's right about one thing. Liz gotta bow down and obey the winners. No arguing with that. No hard feelings, no matter how things turn out, eh? Okay, I think the last thing I'm gonna do is... I think I'm going to explore the rest of this map. There's a line here. I wonder if I can actually go to this map. I don't even know if this map is the last map. I'm like really not sure on a lot of things.
Amazing.
But I do want to explore since I've done so much of not that.
Darn it! You can't just go crashing
There are
around.
ice floes drifting
Oh,
all
God.
over the place. Mind that they don't touch the hull, please.
You do hear countless tales of ships colliding with them and sinking.
It's like they say,
Every time
nature's
in
as
my
beautiful
dreams.
as it is cruel. Stay on the alert, Adol.
Yeah, I definitely bumped into some and kind of suffered for it. I'm kind of confused because originally I thought, oh, we just go through like this area and we make it up here. But now that I look at it, I think we're forced to actually go here first and then go around here. So this area is actually almost done because I think this is just gonna be Viewpoint Island and then, yeah. I'm forced to go to the Rogue Sea first. Man, even after destroying the iceberg, We still get damage if we go past it, unlike the other things. Okay, so I pretty much explored this entire map on this section. Well, to go to the Rogue Sea and circle back this way. Oh, I was like, wait, the map even has this story point indicator, even though this is where it's supposed to be. So yeah, to the Rogue Sea we go. Ah, I don't even have anything to say.
Seems the Balta Sea Force has already withdrawn from the Rogue Sea.
They always did know when to quit. At least we can move freely around the Rogue Sea now.
This area seems very expansive. We should take a look around before heading to Bifrost.
That's what I plan to do. There's this big empty area that's kind of sus. I feel like there's gonna be a scavenging pool. Wait. Oh,
That a merchant ship?
a vessel is anchored on the sea. It seems to be a merchant ship. Oh, my gut is telling me that that is not a merchant ship. That's gonna be like level 90 enemy ship. Am I ready for this? I don't know, but we'll give it a shot. Hello, I come in peace.
Now!
Oh, it is. Oh, trader, awesome. I recognize her. She's the one that is in competition with the Carpent Trading, I think. Hoy there, if it ain't the Sandra's kids. There's a rumor going around that you are at odds with the Balta Sea Force. You all doing all right? Yeah, we're managing. Seems like my rotten old man's still out there for more though. Well, I won't press you with details, but just try not to overdo it, okay? We caught wind that a big dust-up in the Rogue Sea has just ended. I thought maybe I could get the Sea Force to owe me one by coming to the rescue of the stranded men. But maybe this isn't the time to go all in the old mercantile spirit. That's it, I'm glad I ran into you. Let me know if you need anything. Thank you, we'll appreciate it. Okay.
Come on!
In that case, blueprints extra cannon.
Great!
Oh, craft
You're all
stock.
set.
I actually really need this. Oh, I can buy unlimited. Oh, I'm gonna use like a lot of money on this actually, because
Great! You're all set!
I need a lot.
And
Actually, I shouldn't have used all that money. I could have used my other beast parts. Damn it!
things are tough out there.
All right, yeah, I bought a lot. Okay, fit the ship. Whoosh!
Yep,
Damn,
that oughta
everything
do it.
leveled up with that. Man, I need crystal lucent coral. I think everything needs it. With Leela's help, devise a high-power attack mode concentrate. What the fuck? The Sandra's laser.
Yep, that ought to do it.
Oh my god. Hold this to steady your aim and then release the powerful... Oh my god, we got a Kamehameha! A gravity bomb? What the fuck?
Anything you know where to find me.
Holy shit. What's a better way to try out this laser than a fight?
Here.
God
lose.
it. Oh, whoops. God! Holy shit! Oh my god!
Next time will be different.
Oh my god, I couldn't stop moving. Alright, we
Let's
have
just
another
avail ourselves.
infiltration section here. So you can get a lot of the Rogue Sea. Alright, so Chaos Bracelet and Sea God's Incense. Alright, let's get into this.
Let's give it everything we've got.
Infiltrate the
Count
occupied
me
area.
in.
Recapture.
I'll do my damnedest.
Start. Oh god. Alright, I used some materials already, but we'll give it our best.
They're all around us.
Crap. Go! Holy shit!
If this keeps up,
I'll keep us safe.
Oh my god, I can get both of them at the same time!
Now the battle will truly begin.
That's kind of cool. Alright, we got level 10 buffs because I just kind of annihilated everything. Yeah, look at those buffs. This will be easy peasy. Let's go! Oh, we have 5 waves this time. Oh god, that actually might be kind of rough. If I didn't have full buffs. Alright, wave 1, clear. Oh no, it's a mana rail section. I hate these.
Let's make
Ah, this is why. Level up. Oh man, these are getting really tanky for me. Oh my god, there's one dude, I almost missed him. Wave 2, finish. Holy crap, my revenge gauge! Alright, area 3 finished.
Looks like a hassle and a half.
Holy crap, that's a lot of people. I can't see shit, but things are dying, so things are alright. I don't know what happened. But wave 4 is done. Final round. Fight. Oh damn. I know I've seen that before, but that's still pretty badass with our father-son Kamehameha, and then we're just there posing. Alright, we're done. 6 minutes, 10 seconds isn't too bad. Because there were 5 waves this time. Okay.
Let's take it easy once we're back on the ship.
We got over 1 million.
No complaints
Holy
here.
shit. Alright, yeah, no complaints. Revenge bonus. 1 point. The revenge bonus alone, we got over 1 million. Occupied Island was successfully captured, or recaptured. Who goes reconnaissance? Alright. I can't believe it. That's kind of hilarious. Alright, so we have, Hogo's reconnaissance did nothing for me. Alright, since we do have this area, I guess I'll just find out where this quest is, right? While I go there, let's see. Iluna.
Lady Iluna, founder of the Balta Sea Force. I would have loved to meet her.
Did you look anything like your mother, Karja? The way you do with Leela?
Kind of.
Don't ask me. Only impression I got is that we're worlds apart, personality-wise.
True.
Still, that was a real breath of fresh air watching her chew Grimson out. Can't say the same about her asking Adol to be her son-in-law, though.
Oh my gosh, she shares it.
Son-in-law?
What?
How did that happen? Details!
Rose was like, no, I have a crush on
What are
him.
you two getting all up in arms about?
Alright, beloved.
Those humongous arcs he built ended up saving lives by, well, the boatload.
You're right.
At first, I'd written him off as just some mind-blowingly ruthless thug. No offense.
Think nothing of it. What you speak is the truth. However, once freed from the malice, there was no man more pure-hearted and compassionate.
Aww, that's so
His kingly
sweet.
duties kept him exceedingly busy, yet he always made time for me and our daughter. And in sleep, his harsh countenance would soften into that of a child. My darling roly-poly.
Roly-poly.
Perhaps I've said too much.
So, even spirits can get all lovey-dovey.
Yeah, even gods. Spiritual might.
That was some serious firepower.
Frickin' A! I just saw it happen, and I still can't believe it!
So this is what Leela's mana can do for our attacks. Pretty wild stuff. Mana from the ocean's deepest depths. No way a human would be able to handle it.
A mana wielder such as yourself can...
Past here is the
God
Marine
damn it.
Triangle. That crag seems to mark the boundary.
Oh, I've got an idea. Let's give it a name like they did with Dolphin Rock.
Another lame brain suggestion.
Oh man,
But
oh
hey,
that thing.
Don't let me stop you.
Reminds me of the games we'd play back at the Youth Brigade.
We got 2 more conversations, but I can't let him interrupt me for that other one.
A mana wielder such as yourself can recognize as much.
I wonder why we're talking about this
My
now.
power is nothing so extraordinary, however. What matters most right now is what we're able to accomplish with it.
Yes, let's hurry onward. Miss Karja's safety depends on it.
Alright, and we have more conversations. Because we just keep having a lot of conversations. So, rock by any name.
Let's see. It was round, so let's go with Dumpling Rock.
Dumpling
It
rock.
also had a smooth surface, so why not Glossy Rock?
You guys still trying to think of a name for that crag from earlier?
The one right there.
I've got it! How about Jellyfish Rock?
Why?
Huh. I can see that.
Is that a
It's cute
jellyfish?
and fitting. A fine name indeed. As it so happens, the area around that crag is a jellyfish breeding ground.
How did you know?
Ooh, seems you have Leela's seal of approval too.
Good
Awesome,
work,
give
everybody.
me mana.
I'll go ahead and jot that down on our nautical charts.
And the
There's
wreckage.
ship wreckage all over the place here. Do you think it's...
Yeah. Looks like what's left of that scrap between the Balta Sea Force and the Undying Fleet.
And there's a chance the Sandras could end up like this too, if things take a turn for the worse.
Survival of the fittest is the only law on the battlefield. But we can at least give them a proper send-off to Har.
Here we have
is that a
a
merchant
ship? Is it? It seems to be. Nah, it's gonna be one final fight.
Watch out!
Oh my god, I keep calling this wrong.
Well, I'll be. We meet again. So, how you been?
Just fine. Thank you for asking. What about yourself, Mr. Gostas? Is that the Gosta? Any injuries or health issues?
I'm, doing alright. I wound up here while I was running away from those monster ships. But no, I'm not injured. Social norms never came easily to me, you know. My younger days were just one mistake after another. Always figured out I'd rather spend my time with the sea than with people, but I guess there was no need to force myself to fit in, huh? I'm just babbling. As things stand, it's rough out there for all of us, but I guess it ain't half bad to help each other out once in a blue moon. Need anything? Just let me know. I want to help you kids out if I can.
I'm
Fisherman.
okay with running.
Okay, hidden treasure chart. Yes.
Do whatever you want with it.
And this person gives you ingredients.
Not all.
All right, well, let's log that in as a travel point. Salvage chart number F. Oh, there's an island here?
Hang on to
Damn, I don't know if I was ready for this.
Let's go ahead and grab that. I wonder if we can go ashore.
Crescent Moon Islands. Honestly, I feel like it's probably a good thing to go here.
Look at us go!
But honestly, I feel like I'm going to end the episode relatively soon since I've done a lot. First, I want to check out. It says that we have a new quest, so I kind of want to check it out. And it seems like it is from. Oh, Fish Boy. Ashley, what are you doing here? You've been staring out the ocean for a while now. Did you spot something? Well, have you two ever heard about the bubble rings? Bubble rings? Can't say I have. They're made of cetaceans? Like dolphins. I don't know. I've never seen that word. I didn't know dolphins were this thing. When they exhale underwater, air forms a ring-shaped bubble on the surface. Huh. Learn something new every day. You were staring pretty intently, though. Didn't you get enough dolphin watching done last time? Sure I did, but I'm not searching for dolphins this time. I'm looking for a different type of cetacean, a beluga whale. A beluga whale, huh? I know the white whale part was part of a rare species. Guess a beluga ain't too common either. Yep, to the point where people say just seeing them brings good luck. I was just thinking that I could use those bubble rings to help track down a beluga myself. Maybe I could even meet the same one my dad was friends with. Friends with? Yeah, my dad would always call all the sea creatures he met his friends. And there was one of them that he mentioned more than any of the others, a beluga. Had a scar on its fin apparently. I could tell they had a bond with the way he talked about it. It makes me think that they really were friends. So I want to be like him and make. Anyways, I want to go see one. I want to be friends. Huh? Why'd you stop muttering all of a sudden? I did. You're imagining it. All right, forget I asked. I guess we'll go look for this beluga. Sure, beluga ooga. Of course we will. It's not every day a chance like this comes around, and I'm not wasting it. There you go, getting along like two oars in a dinghy again. You know what though? I think I'd like to see one of these belugas myself. You would? Now, about those bubble rings, have you seen any of them else so far? I saw a few in the Rogue Sea. It seems to be a gathering place for local cetaceans. So, if there really are any belugas out and about, I'm sure they'd be in the Rogue Sea. Rogue Sea, huh? Not the easiest of places in the Gulf to search, but if we catch sight of any rings, we can stop and take a look.
All right.
The Whale of Fortune. Okie dokie. So where's that gonna be? Oh, back here. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna get on this island so I can at least get a mark.
Let's
one of the
disembark.
rune stones so I can actually. Oh, there are a lot of Griegr here. Huh? There's sure a lot of Griegr wandering about, huh? Maybe the leftovers from the battle with the Bald Sea Force hold up here. Come think about it. Leah said something about an island that caught her attention, didn't she? Oh, it was this. If we leave it alone, they might put together another fort, and a whole slew of trouble along with it. Let's mop them all up while we have the chance, Adol. Defeat all the Griegr on the island.
Yeah!
Ah, I see. Purify. Mana point Karja. Oh man, it's been a while since I leveled up, so
We got them all at once. Alright, well...
Alright, better mark this.
I guess these points on the map are probably where we might have the dolphin settings, or seeings. Here is another treasure area. I did see like one of the infiltration areas over here. But next time I'm gonna finish this island, which apparently
On the map.
has 2 treasure chests, 2 travel points, 2 buried treasure, and 2 crystal clusters. So it's not that big of an island. So yeah, I'll do this island next time and probably finish off the Rogue Sea, because the Rogue Sea isn't actually that big. And we might even be able to finish all these quests and go over to this area. But we'll do that all next time. Until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!